The notion that the Satanic New World Order manufactures the concept of global warming to exert control over the population is a conspiracy theory that has gained traction among some groups. This idea posits that a secret elite, often associated with satanic or occult practices, manipulates global events and perceptions to further their agenda of creating a one-world government. According to this theory, global warming is merely a tool designed to scare the public into submission, allowing this elite to implement their plans for a new world order. Proponents of this theory argue that the idea of global warming is based on false science and is perpetuated by governments, corporations, and other powerful entities to justify policies that erode individual freedoms and national sovereignty. They claim that the supposed evidence of global warming, such as rising temperatures and more frequent natural disasters, is either fabricated or exaggerated. Instead, they suggest that natural climate variations and other factors are responsible for any perceived changes in the environment. Moreover, believers in this conspiracy theory point to the involvement of prominent global institutions such as the United Nations in promoting the concept of global warming. They see the UN efforts to address climate change, such as the Paris Agreement, as a thinly veiled attempt to create a framework for a one-world government. According to this perspective, the focus on global warming serves as a pretext for implementing policies that restrict individual rights, increase taxation, and consolidate power in the hands of a global elite. However, a closer examination of the evidence reveals that the scientific consensus on global warming is overwhelming. The vast majority of climate scientists agree that human activities, particularly the emission of greenhouse gases from burning fossil fuels, are significantly contributing to the warming of the planet. This conclusion is based on decades of research, including temperature records, melting of polar ice caps, and shifts in weather patterns. Furthermore, the idea that a secret elite is manipulating the narrative on global warming to create a new world order is not supported by credible evidence. While it is true that some individuals and groups may seek to exploit the issue of climate change for their own gain, this does not imply a grand conspiracy to control the population. In fact, many of the policies aimed at addressing global warming, such as transitioning to renewable energy sources and increasing energy efficiency, are designed to benefit the environment and public health, rather than furthering the interests of a shadowy elite. It is also worth noting that the concept of a Satanic New World Order is often rooted in anti-Semitic and anti-Masonic ideologies, which have been discredited by historians and scholars. These conspiracy theories have been used to justify discrimination and persecution against minority groups, highlighting the dangers of unfounded and inflammatory rhetoric. In conclusion, the notion that the Satanic New World Order is behind the concept of global warming is a baseless conspiracy theory that ignores the overwhelming scientific evidence supporting the reality of human-induced climate change. While it is essential to be critical of power structures and institutions, it is equally important to separate fact from fiction and to rely on credible sources of information. By doing so, we can work towards addressing the real challenges posed by global warming rather than succumbing to unfounded fears and misinformation. Ultimately, a nuanced understanding of the complex issues surrounding climate change is necessary to develop effective solutions that benefit both the environment and human societies.